Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Today's my birthday, you guys. I wanted to come out and do a birthday reading. Thank you to everyone who has reached out to me and told me happy birthday. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys all so much. I'm so blessed to have you guys. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get started with a birthday reading. Let's see what's going on. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the collective? What do they need to know? Look, new moon in Virgo. So this is about a time to give rather than to take. So today I am giving of my time, my energy, and I am really putting myself out there. And honestly, a typical Virgo, all we want to do is work on our birthdays. We don't really, we're not much into parties and that kind of stuff. So technically that's what I'm doing today. I have a few in-person readings I got to go do, and that's what I'm going to do actually. And then I'll have lunch with a friend maybe on Sunday and another one on Monday. So again, that's a Virgo. So a time to give, we're giving instead of taking. So normally we always give. So let's get all the cards out here. What else do we got here? I'm going to put that back in because I feel like that was a message for me. Let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, what are the most important messages the collective needs to hear right now? You can't even make this up, you guys. We just had the new moon in Virgo. We just got the full moon in Virgo. It says you are good enough. All right, Spirit, you guys can't even make this up. So it's time to give rather than to take, and you are good enough. What's the next message? All right, and we have faith in your dreams. What else do we have, Spirit, for the collective? This is a nice message, and look at the bigger picture. Look at why you're doing everything. You are good enough, so don't let your insecurities get in the way. Bottom of the deck, what did I just say? Don't let your insecurities get in the way. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let fear get in your way. Don't let that little devil in your mind take precedence over what are your dreams. What is it? Sometimes I shouldn't, I can't do that, and because of this, and this. But no, you got to look at the bigger picture. Look at what it is that you're creating. It's like almost like you got to have that confidence within yourself and know I am good enough, and shine your light. Shine that light bright, because we do have the sun here. Leo is represented by the sun, and Leo is all about courage and strength and optimism and, health and vitality. That's the sun. It's happiness and joy, but not allowing fear to get in the way of whatever it is that you're trying to create in your life. So it says, have faith in your dreams, aim for the stars. That's what I'm getting. Aim for the stars. Look at why you're doing what you're doing. Look at, and realize okay, I could actually make this happen. I don't know how it's all going to go, but look at the bigger picture and the universe will provide for you. What else do we have for the collective? What all do they need to hear? We've got, look at that, you guys, come to the edge. Come to the edge. Take that leap of faith into the unknown, but be willing to come to the edge. You take one step towards the gods and they'll take 10 steps towards you. We got to the sea. All right. So this is about ebb and flow, just letting spirit guide you along the waters. All you have to do is just put your hands inside the boat. Don't try to, paddle upstream, but put your hands in the boat and let it guide you. Let spirit guide you. So this is about having faith and allowing spirit to guide you. What else do we have here, Spirit? You know what's not for you. You got to look at the bigger picture. Sometimes it's like, we're looking right out in front of us, and it's like, say you want to get a new job, right? And you're like, I guess I'll settle for this amount, but yet the job that you're working is making a hell of a lot more money, and you just kind of want to try something else out, but you have to be willing to ask for the same amount as what you're getting paid or more, and know that you're good enough. That's like for me with my readings and stuff. I know how much I'm worth per hour. I know what I'm worth and what my time is worth. That settling for like pennies on the dollar isn't going to be what makes me happy. And so I know that, there's a game of strategy. You have to negotiate. So there might be something here about needing to negotiate also. And don't let fear get in the way. Okay, well, I'll settle for that, even though I know I'm worth more. And then you're still struggling to pay your bills, and you got to go get a second job to make up for what you're not being paid. Do you see what I'm saying? Same thing in a relationship, right? Don't let fear stop you. You're good enough. You can have someone else. There's someone else out there that's going to love you and be all that and more in your life. And you just have to allow yourself to flow. Come to the edge. Take that leap of faith. Jump out of that relationship. Or if you're getting into a new relationship, don't let fear stop you. Go after what it is that you want. Know that you are good enough to have all of these things. And especially if that's your dream. So look at the bigger picture of why it is you're doing what you're doing. And I do apologize. They are starting to do, some yard work out there. So let's look into this. Let's see, like, what is this all about, Spirit? What is this all about? Show me what this is all about. Okay. The overall energy too, that's clarifying the don't let pride get in your way is just breathe. If you get it, great. If you don't get it, great. Either way, it's great, whether it's a job or relationship or whatever. Great. But if you want to ask someone out, freaking ask them out. Just take a deep breath and go no holds barred. Take that leap of faith. Spirit, what else do we got? Do what you're being, like, you're being asked to just be guided, not, oh, no. What will they think? What will they say? You know? So we've got, okay, clarifying that you are good enough and come to the edge. Of course, we ended up with another Virgo card. This is the 9 of Autumn. And it says, reward yourself for all the hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. I know for me, I love to be alone, okay? I love it. It feels good, you know? Such a Virgo. I got 6 placements, Virgo. How about you? But this is also about rewarding yourself for all the hard work that you've put through thus far, and knowing that you're good enough, knowing that you can be successful, knowing that you can create more. You already have everything that you need right now at your disposal. And so if there's something else, let it happen, okay? We've got balance here. It says take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create higher solutions, and take your time. There's no need to rush. So I feel like, get some advice, get some advice from, I always say get advice from somebody who's an outsider, like a mentor, someone else who is not completely biased to the situation. Get advice from them, okay? And what else do we have here, Spirit, for the collective? What do we got? We've got 10 of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or a codependency. Okay, so maybe the addiction is being in a relationship you shouldn't be in. And another Virgo card, 8 of Autumn. What do we have here? It says do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. So don't let, maybe you're afraid of going into a position, right? You're just afraid, and you're just like, well, I don't know, because I've been abused in my past, and, I put in all this hard work and, all these things. And so again, there's that devil that's, trying to overcome, because whenever I see the strength card, and I know the strength card is not here, but kind of, I do see the lion right there. So kind of the same thing. And we also have the lion here, which is representative of the strength card, Leo. Okay. I know that the devil is nearby. All right. Because we have to overcome that ego. Like, shouldn't I, I don't know. Do I really want to put into the work? Am I going to be successful? Some of you, this is about going back to school or learning something new. Not everybody is going back to school, but again, this is the 8 of Autumn. It's like what you put in. It's like you've already mastered something. You know what you're worth. Maybe for some of you, it's like you need to ask for more. You need to ask for a raise. You go from the 8 of Autumn to the 9 of Autumn. So this is about, asking for a raise, being very strategic, but also looking at the bigger picture. Like if they're not willing to give you the raise, they're not willing to, value you, then you value yourself and say, okay, well then I'll be looking for a new position. Don't tell them that, because again, don't forget, whenever you give them a 2-week notice, they can fire you on the spot, and they wouldn't give you a 2-week notice now, would they? So keep that in mind too, you guys. And if you are interviewing for work, remember that you're interviewing them too. Do they have a list of past references of people who have worked for them? Are they willing to negotiate and pay you what you're worth? Is there a way for you to move up through the company? And why should I want to work for your company? What is it that you're willing to provide for my time and energy and effort to, be invested in your company and help you build your empire? So remember that, I think that all too often we're taught that we're supposed to put our best foot forward, when really in all actuality, you just need to put a foot forward just like she did. You take 1 step towards the gods, they'll take 10 steps towards you, and they'll lead you. So when you're asking for a new career, when you're asking for something, you need to let the universe know that I am looking for something that is also going to be a perfect fit for my personality, where my creativity is able to shine, because that's what we have here in Leo. Leo is representative of our creativity. Are we able to use that? Or are we just supposed to do everything cookie cutter and, a lot of red tape and stuff? Because I am seeing that coming out of his mouth, a lot of red tape that you got to get through. And, but again, you got to look at the bigger picture, right? So there is going to be some endings, which is really good. I do see some, listen, the Ten of Swords is the end. It can't hurt you anymore. So whatever that is, if it's about a relationship, okay, maybe someone here is like put in a lot of their time. For some of you, it's like you're ready to be single until somebody brings in balance into your life. In the meantime, you're just going to balance it yourself. Okay, you're done with, people who are not for you. You're done putting energy and effort because you know that you're good enough for that relationship. You know that you're good enough, and you know what you can ask for all those things because you know that you are willing to do those things in return. So keep that in mind. You don't have to put up with less than what you deserve unless that's what you feel. So I feel like someone here also decides maybe I just want to be single. And someone here also finally comes out of being single and goes into a relationship. So this is about working, if the partnership isn't working together for the same common goal, why are you even putting in any energy, effort, or all of the above? So that's funny. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Actually, we got 2 9s clarifying one another. And then we also have 11. 29 adds to an 11. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Wow. So there's a major progression here, you guys. I feel like you really are stepping up. This is the end of any painful cycles that you've been going through. Not like you won't have any more, but you're getting stronger as you guys do it. It's like you're mastering the lesson and the test that much quicker. And you're like, I just want to be able to breathe and do what I'm doing and know that I've got, what it takes. And I know that I am good enough. You are good enough. And I can have faith in my dreams. If I want to start that company, or I want to choose to be a rebel and be single, or I choose that I want to take that leap of faith into a relationship, everybody's going to have something different. And for some of you, all of the above. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to look at the big picture of why it is that you're doing all of what you're doing, and ask yourself, am I going to be happy with this? And does it just flow into my life? Or is it something that comes in like a wrecking ball? Because if that's the case, you know that that's not the path for you, because you've already had to do that and you don't have to fight anymore. I love you guys all so much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and happy birthday to me. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for your support. And if you are interested in a personal reading, I would be so happy. Thank you to everyone who has bought me a cup of coffee or donated, sent me a Venmo for my birthday. That is always an option if you guys are open to it. I love you guys all so much. Thank you again, and we will chat soon. Take care.